Hi Supraja, thank you so much for giving us your time. How are you doing?
Hi, Bhavya. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good too. Thank you, Supraja. First of all, I want you to introduce yourself a little bit for us.
Okay, I'm Supraja and I have like a 10-year career gap post my BTech. Like I discontinued the BTech. After that, I have done my BCom in distance education. And then I was like trying to figure out what to do next. That is when I came across data science and came across Odin School on YouTube. And after that, I reached out to Odin School and I did the data science course over there and got placed in Celebal.
Great, great. So tell us a little bit about your journey so far and what actually led to your current role at Celebal Technologies.
My journey is like when I joined Odin School, like before that, I was from a non-technical background. I had no idea about any skills or any technical touch or coding or anything. So I was a little bit hesitant when I was joining because I was too scared. Then once I got into Odin School, that is when like I had like my personal mentors who reach out to you every week, and by chance it was Prahlad and it was so good working with him, and he used to push me a lot. Then I don't know if he does for everyone, but he pushed me a lot. And then we had weekend classes where like the people who also teach in the Odin school are industry experts who work in the corporate. So whatever was taught in Odin, it was like related to how the industry works. So it was a little bit difficult to grasp for me in the beginning, but with hands-on experience and everything, things got easier for me. And I started giving the interviews after like 4.5, 5 months into the program, and I cleared my first interview. And that is when I got like a little bit of confidence. Okay, I can do it. And I rejected that role and went on to give a couple of interviews and cracked it into Sullivan.
So what were the challenges that you faced in your journey? Because I'm sure everybody has some or the other challenges in their story. And how did you overcome them?
My challenges would be like the coding part. Coding, understanding the scripting, like SQL is base for all the data field. So scripting language was like very tricky to understand for me. So it took a lot of time. That is where I got scared. And there was a point where I wanted to drop out because like, okay, this is not my cup of tea. But then yeah, then my mentor suggested me a few platforms where I can go and practice them. That is, those are like Hacker Rank and Lead Code. And I started watching some of the YouTube videos also, and slowly doing the hands-on practice on it made me way more interesting, especially the lead code where you can solve the queries which are very difficult. There were times solving one query used to take like 7 hours for me. So yeah, right now I think I would rate myself in SQL 4 out of 5, from 0 to 4 out of 5.
Oh,
So yeah, it
got it.
was yeah. And the first interview which I cracked was on SQL for a SQL engineer. So that's how those challenges I
That's
faced. Like
amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
So, how do you keep yourself updated with the latest trends and technologies in your field?
Yeah, with the latest trends, like I work in BI domain, and Power BI and Fabric are more the things which we work on. So right now we have a Microsoft, and Microsoft, those are Microsoft tools, and Microsoft every month uh, updates the tool, and it releases the new updates every month. I go through the document which Microsoft update releases, and do the hands-on with that. That's it.
So, can you share us a little bit about a significant project that you've worked at Celebal Technologies?
There is this one project which was quite really interesting. It was a government project, and we had this immense amount of data which used to come on daily basis, and it's like we used to get AI generated responses from the government. So like every day, like tons of data used to come. It was very tricky for us to like pull out the KPIs and change the KPIs on daily basis, and the data was too big. There used to be failing in the refreshing of the data. That was a tricky project, but yeah, it was very interesting. I got a lot of help from my colleagues also on this project, so that was one of the interesting project, I guess.
That's cute. You like always give your credit to your colleagues. Like whenever I ask
Yeah,
you, do you like corporate? You're like, yeah, because of my colleagues.
yeah,
Very nice. I think you're a like people's person,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah. So, how's your experience with Odin School and how did they contribute to your career growth?
My experience with Odin, like I thought it is like every other institute. It's like, okay, let's try. But for me, Odin has a really very special place in my heart because this is like a very life-changing moment that happened to me. Even after like I got placed, like whenever I need something, Odin School was always there. Like be it Prahlad, be it Vivek sir, I just call them and they're just call away. And if
Now
I
it's me
needed
also.
resource,
Please
yeah.
include me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
So if I needed any resources also post getting placed, I needed resources for Python and they gave me within a day. Like and recently also I spoke to Brella a couple of days back saying that I wanted to change or shift. I'm still thinking about it, and he's like, we are ready for your profile to be placed again, don't worry. You will always have the support. So yeah, they have been supporting me when I was in the institute, and once I am done with the course also.
That's amazing to hear it from your side. So, how did actually building relationships and having networks in this field help you in your career?
I would say that networking is the most important thing you need, right? You never know from where you will get an opportunity. Uh, there are certain companies who hire like people. We all think that okay, we need at least 2 years of experience to jump, but there are certain companies who hire you with even a 1 year of experience. That is where networking comes, and when you talk to the people, those are the people who can give you referrals and
Correct.
stuff. So networking, especially in the corporate, plays a very big role for like your success and transactions to be made easy.
So, one last question for you, Supraja. If you could give one
Yeah.
advice to all our Odin grads, what would that
Mhm. Uh, I would just say that be confident, have some confidence, believe in yourself, and do all the whatever Odin curriculum is suggesting. Keep doing your projects on time. Do lots of hands-on experience. Give your 100%, then the results will come.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Supraja. It was really nice talking.
Thank you, Bhavya.